podcast episode. I don't know what episode. One of those episodes. Okay. So I'm gonna play a meme or a short a video that I saw earlier today. Just so one for shits and giggles, and two to give context to the conversation I kind of want to have.
So you gonna take 40% of my paycheck in taxes? Most definitely. And then after you tax my check, you gonna tax me on anything I spend with the money left from my check that you already taxed. Oh, you getting it now? You this close. You this close to getting ready to chase the American dream. So let me get this shit straight. Bitch, you gonna tax my whole check. Give me what's left. Then I'm gonna spend that on something. And you're gonna tax me again for spending money that was already taxed. And after I buy something, I have to pay taxes on that. Or else you're gonna take it from me because I didn't pay taxes. Yes, and if you do that real hard and just pull up on your bootstraps with all your might, you will make it in this country. Bro, that sounds like some fucking bullshit. If I gotta pay taxes on anything that exists forever, anytime, always, every day, or else I fucking get my shit took or go to prison, do I own anything? No, y'all don't own shit. It's just a big lending system. We own everything and we just sell you the illusion that you got something. You don't have shit. Miss a tax payment, I'm taking that shit. Miss another one, I'm taking your fucking life. You're going to prison. Don't like it? Leave. Like it? Leave.
So that's the short I wanted to share. It's a lot of valid points in that video or in that clip. And I feel for both sides. As a first generation Dominican American born from my family, um, I see both sides because I've been working since I was like 19 on papers or on the books since I was 19, paying taxes since I was 19. I'm about to be 35 this summer, so about 15 years, right? I've probably paid hundreds of thousands of dollars in taxes in my life already, right? In the 15 years. So if I was to pay $10,000 every year in taxes, it'll be about $150,000, right? Give or take. Which I haven't, but I'm in the ballpark at this point. I'm probably at least six figures in. Um, so I say that to say that yeah, like this place that we live in called the United States of America, it's a not a scam, but I like to call it a scam. It's an illusion. If you don't know what you're doing, you can get yourself in a situation, dig yourself into a hole, financially, which can eventually, as they mentioned, lead you to doing prison time or being fined or getting a bad reputation or your permanent record gets marked in any specific way that makes you unhireable. Um, those are traps that are set up for people who are probably uneducated, misguided, naive, um, and new to the way things work here in the Americas or the United States of America. We pay thousands, millions of dollars in taxes in hope that you know our home can be protected and be developed, right? And maintained. So our taxes go, and people often fight about where our tax money is going. But if you think about it and you break it down, our military is the most expensive military in the world, and the biggest, I believe. You can fact check that, but I'm pretty sure it's around there. And we have different departments or sectors of the military. We have the Air Force, the Navy, Marines, Army. There's different levels, and they each get a budget, and the taxpayer dollars go into that, and we have like $1 trillion military. Besides that, we pay taxes, for the roads and the bridges, and also the politicians and all those other folks. Hey, he's joining. Awesome. I'm just having a one-on-one talk behind the scenes about the taxes. Back to the taxes. Pay lots of money in taxes to help our infrastructure. Granted, it has not improved the way we wanted it to, and the pandemic was a big example of how behind we are compared to the rest of the world. But I can see we have been making some strides in that. Our military, on the other hand, continues to be one of the greatest in the world. So there's that. But paying all these taxes and not being able to move forward in life can feel suffocating, like you're drowning. So you often have to hustle hard or make the right connections or be in the right field to get yourself out of that financial debt. And it's not easy. One of the two things you can't escape, taxes and death.
And apparently they're working on cheating that second one there. That's going to be off the list pretty soon.
I mean, it's the path I chose, unfortunately. Fortunately, unfortunately, there's trade-offs, I guess.
Yeah. It's weird how every life decision does that, right? Like, there's never
Start
a right and
branching out
wrong
different
path.
realities, yeah.
Right. There's never like, yo, you should have gone this way. No, is it could have gone this way?
Man, this is when I really wish I could create like a time machine or like a realm breaker or alternate reality bullshit where you could just go.
If you could travel the multiverse. No. Wait, that's a good question. Is it your reality you want to change?
Yeah, I don't want to do anything for anybody else, really.
So then that would be time travel.
Yeah.
Into your own timeline.
Not like I want to kill Hitler, stop World War II. I don't want to do none of that. Just be like, nah.
And depending who you talk to, you're an evil person.
I'm be mad selfish. Yeah, I'll be mad selfish in my want and just want to live my life in different ways.
You know what, nigga? At least you honest. At least you honest.
Yeah. I don't want to go save Jesus from the cross. I don't want to save the dinosaurs. That shit.
Wow. My man said, I'm not saving Jesus. Wow. Nah, you know what? It's a good thing. Don't save Jesus.
Honestly, Jesus.
We need.
It was supposed to happen, bro.
Yeah.
You wanted this to happen anyway, so I would have just fucked the timelines up.
Yeah, you would have fucked shit up. Yo, would you? All right. Real question though. You know, when Jesus was tempted to be the king of the world, or would you? Oh wow. Well, wow. Would you have taken the deal? Would you have become the king of everything to not have the world as it is right now all messed up? Or would you self-sacrifice for the souls of people who were not even born yet at that time? For all of humanity. Save us all or rule us all?
Me personally, I'm the type of person that I don't really want to rule anything. I just want everything to be free. So I don't think I would have wanted to be the king of people. I wouldn't want to rule everybody or anything like that. I would have always wanted everybody to be free and be able to live their lives. And
well, now, they could do that if you're king.
I could do that. I'm king technically, yeah, but I don't know. The way that was played it to Jesus, I don't think it was like that. But
similar, something, I don't know.
What was it? Yeah, no,
it was like the kingdoms of the world, all the like the 7 kingdoms of the world, some shit like that. The kingdoms that are yet to come, meaning now. And he was like, nah, I'm sacrificing myself for everybody. Unbelievable. unbelievable. Like, wow.
I think like especially if I had a family at the time, I probably would have gone down that path. If I don't have a
self-sacrifice?
yeah, if I don't have a family, I probably go down the king path.
Why does that make a difference? Why does that?
Because I think I have different perspective at that point about what life means to me.
So if you had children at that time, you would choose to be the king of the world.
No, I wouldn't.
You wouldn't.
If
You had children.
Yeah, I would sacrifice myself if I had children.
But if you didn't have children, you would rule the. Wouldn't you eventually, like, if you rule the world? I mean, I'm assuming you're gonna have heirs and shit.
Yeah, but it'll be under different
Circumstances.
It's like
That's
hope,
interesting.
or like, you know, a man born with power doesn't know what it's like to be weak and shit like that. Doesn't know what it means to control that power. But a man born poor and gains that power, like he has a different wisdom, basically.
I completely understand what you're talking about.
Yeah, I know I fucked those sayings up, but something along those lines.
I still received the message, so I got you. No, but it's true, man. There's a lot of people that are born with a silver spoon. Silver spoon, this could be whatever you define, right? But that don't know the struggle. But it's hard not to know the struggle nowadays.
Like it builds character and just wisdom going through the struggle, not being hand-fed everything.
Right, but so it's not a matter of knowing that there's a struggle, it's a matter of going through the struggle.
Experiencing it. Being empathetic with your fellow man, understanding what it's like to starve a day or two or months and grind and build your way up and not just be able to, hey, I want a house and get the house.
Well, why not?
Because of like generational wealth. You
Well,
don't
why
have to
not?
struggle to get the house compared to the other person who has like is homeless and has to like start working and to not be homeless. I forgot what I was talking about.
I got you. So I get that. I get it. But with children, you would sacrifice yourself. But you won't get to, you won't get to live with, like, you know what I mean? You won't see your children grow up.
I didn't think too deep about it, to be honest.
Nah, man, I can't take it back now. I'll take it back. If I rule the world, Nas, man. All right, man. All right, but all right, let's play devil's advocate a little bit.
Okay.
So, if you ruled the world, right? What the fuck would you do? Nas posed a very interesting idea. If I rule the world. So, would you free all your sons?
That's what I was saying. Like that's the type of path I would be on.
But do you love them, baby?
I think so. I don't know. It depends. It depends where in the timeline we are. It's like it's in the past probably. Nowadays, if I were
we gotta make it complicated, bro. We gotta make it so that, you know, relates to people. That today, if 2025 for whatever reason you were reigned king of the world, damn, that's a lot of pressure. What
probably
would
do a lot of shit that people would not agree with. You know, hold you. I'm gonna get in my dark side bag right now. So.
Yo, for whatever reason, I thought you said you were
warning,
gonna do
trigger
cocaine.
warning.
Trigger warning. Here we go.
All right, so I'm gonna probably like wipe out a good portion of the population on some Thanos shit. People with like elders, disabilities, criminals,
disability people and criminals. Please continue.
Trying to think. Global threats. I think that's a good portion right there. So I'll probably start off with criminals, and not just any criminal, like criminals like wanted for murder, like manslaughter, stuff like that.
Like psychos, like multiple killers.
Yeah, rapists. Not like people that for stealing money or anything like that. They could stay in jail, but I'm not gonna take them out like that.
I'm gonna put you on a hot seat. Would you kill Diddy?
Most likely, yeah.
Diddy gotta go.
Yeah, Diddy gotta go, man.
That was cold-blooded, bro. You thought about it, but your response, that was cold-blooded, bro.
Yeah.
That was cold.
A lot of those people would have to go in my book. I'm sorry. If I was the judge.
Damn. Wow.
I'm taking them.
This is a whole nother side of you, bro. Wow.
Yeah.
You're taking them
That's
all.
why, yo, don't let me become president, dog, because
Yo, I'll vote
be
for
on
you.
some
To be quite
Trujillo
honest.
shit, but not really. The reverse.
Damn.
The reverse. The opposite type.
Nigga, if you don't get canceled, I don't know what.
And then like right,
what
like
the
this
fuck?
needs to, I don't know if this shit even air, but like
Yeah,
you know how like back in the day it was like survival of the fittest, and like in
Darwinism.
yeah, in like not ancient times, but maybe like Roman times or whatever.
Medieval.
Like the disabled people, deformed people, they used to like kill them. They didn't like let them grow up because they were such a like liability. I know it's very dark, but that's what they used to do, man.
Isn't that called Yagi or something like that from the Spartans?
Yes, I would probably implement that shit again.
Wow.
Even though I do know people that do have issues like autism and other stuff like that.
Even the people you know, you would like, nah, I'm sorry, bro, I love you, but you gotta go.
Yeah, probably. So,
Wow.
like, just for civilization purposes, your DNA is bad. You got to go.
Staying on that topic just for a brief stick. Damn, bro. Damn. Ice cold.
DNA is bad. And not as bad as bad. I don't even mean to say that like that.
Wow.
I need to edit that out.
Nah, bro.
Nah, because I sound like a white racist almost. But
yo, but hot seat.
yeah, I'm
When are you-
very controversial.
And you get another. You have another child, and your child now is not perfect and wouldn't, pass the trials of this civilization. What would you do then? Stay true?
I mean, I think I would definitely probably lean on me saying like, hey, I don't think we should have this because
What's the matter with you?
it will be difficult. And I don't think
You're the king of the world. What do you mean difficult?
like
Just that his life is going to be difficult because of the disabilities and stuff like that. Okay.
Yeah.
That, I kind of get that part. But you would.
it's like putting up like making them live through suffering. Kind of. I mean, they might have joyous moments. We all might have joyous moments, but
the overall, you feel like it won't be happy.
yeah, I don't.
Wow, bro. Wow.
I'm
Ironically,
pretty sure a
no,
lot of people feel this way, but they
they
won't,
won't say it. Hell no, they won't say that shit. They don't have the balls to say that.
Yeah.
Maybe in the comment section. But anyways, damn, that's cold. You know what's funny though? Like really thinking about it, if you were to be given this chance of your utopian paradise here, you would inadvertently make the species stronger inadvertently, because you would be getting rid of people
Defects.
with defective genes or not cancer, but mutated genes. Just
Bad
if you have
character
bad
traits.
genes.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, you said character traits
Like
now?
behavior, like for the murderers and stuff like that.
So you mean like the people who are like quote unquote sick and can't help but kill? Like they are literally psychologically just born to fucking murder. Wow. Wow. You know you're gonna end up developing just a whole bunch of smarter serial killers.
And maybe like militaries and stuff like that.
What?
Like people that are like mad into the military, like I'll die for this country, military. Like
What about them?
they could probably go to.
God damn.
I'm just saying, like, yo, we need to chill, bruh. We don't always need to be fighting. We could all work together and
God damn, bro.
progress this country. We open the borders. and-
Nigga, you're the type of king though. Either you chill or you die. Like, wow. I don't think I would make it in your fucking utopia.
I mean, You know I'll be serious though.
Yo, for real, bro. Like, I'm scared now. I might not vote for you after all. Oh,
They'll probably definitely try to kill me. Some Trump
nigga.
shit.
On day one, they ain't missing though. They ain't gonna miss, bro. They'll just send the missiles to the whole
But imagine
building,
if
bro.
they do though on some Trump shit.
Nigga, the wrath. You
That's
know
why
what?
he's on his bullshit right now, bro. He bugging. Anyways, let me not get into
Yo,
that.
I just realized I'm surprised that he didn't go. Oh, no, the kid's dead. Never mind. Never mind.
What was the other topic that we wanted to talk about though? We had like 2 topics. Our main topics of discussion. Cause I went off the wall.
Yeah, we went off the Richter scale with that. That's definitely bonus content. What was you talking about the video of the boxer and the wife?
Well, that was one.
I don't know. That's the only one I
could be.
remember. Let's talk about it because honestly, that really touched me, man. Like, it's not enough to be an emotionally intelligent man in this era. It's just not enough because we need, and what we need is very difficult to define. It's very difficult to find, but we can't live without it. And I'm not talking about pussy, because you can manufacture that shit in this day and era. But I'm talking about everything else that a woman brings to the table. Like, fuck finances, you know what I mean? Everything else. For most guys, like, for example, for me, intelligence, warm, but strong. You can't be too weak. I don't like that shit. It's too... Can't be too strong either, because then it's like a dude. Like, you know, nah, I'm not with that. You know what I mean? Everyone has their own little... I think for the most part, most men have a really broad general. And then once you go a little bit deeper, shit goes a little bit different. But for the main part, I feel like there's a lot of dudes out there that be acting stupid, that are acting ignorant. And it's not that they can't help themselves, it's that they don't know any better. It's just not an excuse. And they're not emotionally intelligent. And they're also not getting what they actually need. That's why you see a whole bunch of people just fighting and arguing and they're two not meant to be together. You know what I mean? People who are meant to be together is like, yo, work this shit out. Cut this shit out. Like, wake up. Emotionally intelligence. That video with the wife. For the viewers, we'll show it. We'll show it right now.
What happens when a husband obsessed with boxing practices with his wife every day? This couple runs a small skewer shop. Boxing was her husband's obsession, but his wife wasn't too happy about it as it kept him from focusing on their business. He spent every spare moment practicing boxing as if he were channeling Mike Tyson. One day, he asked his wife to help him practice. "Just stand there like you're my opponent, just for a minute." Reluctantly, she swung her arms a couple of times. What started as a one-time favor turned into their daily routine. Over time, her skills surprisingly improved so much that she now looks like a professional coach training her own fighter. She says, "For my husband, skewers are life, boxing is his dream, and supporting him is my way of showing love." Together, they've found a way to balance life, love, and dreams.
So, he has a passion. This is not even his job. This is not providing for the family. He has a passion. A passion that he's so obsessed with that he pushes his body to the limit any given moment that he's able to. That's love. He has a passion for something. There's 2 routes that could have gone. Route number 1 we saw. Beautiful. My God, it touched my heart. But unfortunately, most of us go through route number 2. Route number 2 being something along the lines of, you can't do that because this else takes precedence. Most of the times, it's a woman, it's our partner. Some of the times, it's our children. The rest of the time is because we lack support. The only thing that's stopping the average man from being a millionaire is somebody believing in him. And I don't mean somebody believing in him when shit goes good. Like you make an investment and you get like, $10,000 in a month. Things are going good. Hell yeah, you're gonna be supportive. But what about when you're broke? When you're living in a cardboard box? And I feel like that is a lot. It has a lot to do with men today. They're just missing that shit. And me personally, I don't know what it is that people just don't see or don't connect or whatever. Maybe it's just that I'm seeing things from a different perspective now because I'm older. I don't know. But it's missing. People are terrible. People are horrible. People ain't shit. People ain't shit. We're all frustrated. We're all mad. We're all doing just some dumb, random shit. Cutting people off on the road is the most common trigger. We're all fucking frustrated. We're all mad at something. But we can't live without each other. We can't live without each other. Most people in the city hate that they're fucking cramped, can't afford the rent, aren't willing to leave. That was my rant for today.
Yeah, I mean, they say that a relationship should be like, what, 50-50 or 100-100, right? But oftentimes, it don't be like that. It'd be like 70-30.
If you're lucky.
60-40. 90-10. Like, some people be carrying. Like, how Tom Brady carried those Patriots to those championships. Niggas be carrying in relationships. So people get tired of carrying. They want to retire, bro. I don't know. They did it for 15 years. 15 years consistently took you to the championship game. Niggas is tired.
Oh my god.
It's all effort. Everybody has to put in their effort.
You need someone to just whisper in your ear what you already know. That you can do it.
People don't do it. So you gotta do it for yourself.
It's definitely a lot harder to do for yourself. I believe it is a lot harder to be your own motivation.
And the funny shit is, I'm the type of person that tells almost everybody that they can do it, they should do it. Like, I'm always trying to empower people and advocate for people to do what's best for them, even in my relationships. So, I don't know. It's interesting. It's just not everybody reciprocates it. I've seen a lot of people, especially in New York. I don't know if this is like happens in New York more than other places, but like dudes out here that are like romancers, like they end up with some horrible women that usually like traumatizes them in some shape or form. Somehow they're either lacking or they're boring, and shit happens and they get jaded, and then it takes a lot to impress them and a lot to impress them, because they know that on the surface it's just like you're just showing your best representative, but are you really gonna be there when times are rough? Right? Like when I'm broke and don't got $1 to give to do your hair or your nails, are you really gonna be there, or are you just like, along for the ride until you can't benefit from the relationship and then you exit left? Which I've seen happen many times. I've seen relationships where you introduce your friends into your relationship, like, hey, this is so and so, I know so and so, y'all start hanging out, and then eventually so and so starts smashing your girl. Now who's at fault there? Is it the guy or the girl? Is your partner, quote unquote, that's your partner, they're supposed to respect you at all times, or if they're not feeling you or they're feeling temptation, have a conversation, but that doesn't happen often.
In that scenario, I feel like, I don't know why, when we were younger, we did the same thing, but really thinking about it, in that situation, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why the fuck would the dudes fight? Unless they knew each other before, whatever, they owe each other loyalty, whatever. Okay.
Yeah, it
But if
happens
they
too.
don't, what the fuck is the point of getting into a fight? You should be fighting the girl. You're not gonna just, I hope you're not the type of guy who just beats the shit out of a girl, but a woman. But like, what's the point? What's the fucking point?
Yeah, I don't know. And then shit just gets muddy. Like, yeah, there's a lot of people out in the world, but people like what they like. They bond. The experiences they go through helps them bond. They share commonalities, whatever. That's not even a word. Common things or things in common. And time goes by and they enjoy each other's presence.
All right, taxes, man, it's so damn complicated. Like, have you seen the tax manual? The book.
Yeah, and it's always changing
Oh
every
my
year.
god! Like, I want to know: is there anyone alive who has read the entire tax book?
I'm pretty sure there's people that's basically their job to sit there and read all that shit.
I want to talk to these people. I want to talk to these people about my taxes.
Probably like in the Department of Finance or taxation or something.
I don't know. You know what? We need to make a friend with like a PhD in accounting or something, a master's in accounting. Because
You know that taxes or income tax weren't a thing until like the 16th Amendment,
yeah,
which is like like everything is a social construct, but that's like one of the big ones is like let's add on to this so that
Let's
everybody can
add
pay
this on.
taxes.
yeah,
So basically created all the roads we have, all the highways,
yeah.
interstate highways and all
Eisenhower.
that.
Yeah.
Our tax dollars pay for all of that, and then our military takes most of our tax money too. It's like, how do they get jobs? How do they get paid?
I know, right?
Military, cops, fire department. That's all our money right there.
The thing is, the military, like the actual members of the military, like, I'm not gonna say high officials, but the average army person, they don't make a lot of money in the army.
Nope.
They don't
Not
make
even
a
like
lot.
six figures. Maybe like 50 to 80K. Maybe. That's maybe nowadays.
That I don't know
like
about
inflation. But before that, not even.
that. Check if you ever get a chance, check the P1, P2, and P3 pay grades for the military.
Okay.
Because like I don't think it goes anywhere near 80. I don't know. I personally don't know.
I remember when I looked into this years ago, and with the people I spoke in the military, they would tell me their salaries, and then like I would just be like, "That's not a lot of money." Like they get great benefits and discounts, like on houses and shit like that. But then they don't, like the insurance is kind of whatever. But their salaries aren't all that. It's not. It's not
Yeah.
worth signing up my life for.
I feel like if you do 13 years in the army, you deserve to get a free house.
You should be able to get a house though by then.
A free house.
If it's not free, but your situation should be able to like
Not
afford
necessarily.
it.
Not necessarily. If you went
'Cause you-
15 years straight from high school, straight 15 years in the army.
Save up and use the veterans. I forgot what it's called or not. You know how they have that first home buyer?
It's weird, man. I feel like if you're in the army, right, you're literally putting your life on the line for the rest of the country, right? So the rest of the country should look out for you. I feel like
That's what all these
You go-
veterans complain about. That they do all that and they don't. When they get back, they get treated like shit. Hey, this is Jace. Thank you for watching the Fire Conversation podcast. Don't forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe, and we'll bring you new episodes every week.